these videos get a lot of attention and hardly anyone sees them because it revolves around how many people like it to how much it gets shared. So thank you, and pretty please smash the like button.
Right, so I can't always control my work, so we're doing another door. So I'm going to try and go a little bit more in depth with this door, and then you watch me swing it. So to check that door linings are upright, we want to try and wink in. So shut one eye and look through something. So we want to see like daylight between this edge and daylight between that edge. So if I pick you guys up. So this is like, I'm trying to get the camera to wink through. So as I pinch the camera angle and come over, we just want to make sure that that daylight all the way down there is parallel. So you see it's just touching the top, but not really touching the bottom. So maybe these are out of slightly. But the other thing we want to look for is how often it's been fixed. So it looks like there's been a fix in there, and there's probably one behind the doorstop or slightly further over here. We want to see two nice fixings, probably like I do 150, 700, and then I flip my tape upside down and do 150, 700. And then by putting the two fixings in, we stop the door line in twisting like that, because equally that it's gonna plus and minus our opening and make life hard for ourselves. And then we just want to put a level on here, check that we're plumb. Level on there, check that we're plumb, and then that's that. Now, if you was hanging a door doing a door lining from new, we would normally open this door and walk in. But I don't think we're going to do that with this. But I will give the customer a choice. So another thing to think of, guys, when it comes to doors, if you've brought a new property or an old property that you're trying to renovate, think about flow. So previously, this door has been hung here, and you would have to step back on yourself and then come in and then reach the light. Whereas we are going to put it on the inside, so you open your door, and immediately you're at your light switch. Right, here we go. Use some brand filler. Doesn't have to be perfect, guys, because we're going to sand it and then we'll fill it again. In fact, I'm just going to get there. Get out. Jesus, bless you. Right. Here we go, boys and girls. Right, so we're going to get this door over here. Now, what I do is I slit this. Take that off there, take that off there, take that off there, pull that off there, like that. Boosh. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Oh, where am I? I need to bang. No, keep that. We're going to keep hold of that because I'll put that back on the door for decorating. Now I just need to pull my pins out. When you get these doors new, guys, I'll show you. I'll try and show you. But come with me. Get these little things on the top corners, and no matter what you do, whenever you try and pull them off, the staple stays in. So all I do is get a hold of that staple and then just roll that around, and it just stops the timber from bruising. If I could get hold of the staple. So you see here, comes out as easy as that. Bet you can't see me. Gosh. Pins are out. Let's check this for size now then, boys and girls. Come with me. Right, join me inside. Now, I'm going to do this. Turn that fan off. And let's see if I can put this in here. This is well out of shape, boys and girls. Don't want that bloody cord in there, do I? I don't want that in there like that, do I? Right, so immediately, the bottom of the door is out because I've had to, you see me, I was trying to push it that way. And I was hoping by turning the light off, you would see the daylight around it, but I'm guessing the door stopped it. You can see a bit of daylight. Well, boys and girls, now that we've sized up our door, we know we're like a little bit, how do I explain this? It's parallel, but it's a little bit, so like one hinge has dropped, one liner, one side of the lining has dropped, so we're a bit, and I'll get Gary Neville, and we'll find out which side it is. Get your 2-footer or something, and pro tip, if you want to know your level is level, you probably already know this, but we might as well cover this now before you start your job. Put it down on your kitchen work surface, somewhere clean, somewhere nice. You don't mind putting it down outside on a table, on a workbench. Put it one way, mark where you've sat it, turn it around, put it back on the exact same marks, and if that reads the same out of level or the same, like ideally you want it somewhere flat, so you know that it's upright one way and not the next. I'll show you. Why am I talking? I'll show you. So what I'm saying is, sliding hard up to there, and I'm keeping in line with the bottom of that there. So that looks a little bit like that. Well, that focus, it's just about focused. It's pretty level. And that's pretty level as well. Again, I'm just pushing it along, making sure I'm up to there, level on there. Da-na-na-na. Right, so it must be the top. And if I can't see my level like that, turn it upside down and do it like that. It's looking pretty good, drive. Just check, flip your level the other way around. Oh, that's not looking the same. What's different there? Oh, maybe it is. It's not too far out, but with my trained little eye, I can see it slightly out. But to be fair, doesn't mean this has perfectly been manufactured straight. Don't trust something because it's come out of a shop. I should probably go get a big 48-inch square and just check that the top of this door is square. I don't have that. I know what I need to cut it to, so we're going to proceed. But I'm just saying, don't always trust stuff, people. I've just thought of and discovered a new little pro tip. Some of you might already do this. But I have just discovered, open abracadabra camera. So if you can't see the top, because we're not all 9 foot tall. Exaggerating sarcasm there, guys. Get your camera out. Can you see that daylight? So now I'm just going to come along. So look, I'm blatantly very tight there. And then that daylight gap just gets bigger and bigger. It's probably like 3 mil there. And it's absolutely nut in there. And it's like 1 mil there. Then, just going to come down here, so it's tight there. Oh! And look, it opens up there. So, I need a little bit off here to drop that edge. And that's pretty big. So I'm going to take a little bit off there. Right, check it out, guys. So, I would normally do this with a planer, but we don't have 6 months to explain this, and I'm all about what I actually do and not how you should do it with this one. This is an oak door. I want it to look perfect, so I'm going to use the expensive equipment to make it look perfect. Take a touch off there to nothing. Bosh. Hold tight. So now I just need to repeat from probably there to nothing. Right, so now that we've taken that head off, let's have a look. There we go. Now we've lost, oh, we've still got a that there? Still got a little bit there. But that is good enough for me. And then up here, where are we? I mean, just by feel. We're looking much more parallel. Let's put the old light on. Much more parallel. Right, so now, let's go and put some hinges on. So that's the bottom. And that other end is the top. Lost my tape. Right. So from the top, I'm going to mark 150. Mush. And up from the bottom, I'm going to mark 225. Get the hinge. Got to be real careful with these because these are black. If I scratch these, everyone's going to know. That's not good enough. Fresh. Now, start from the back and drag forward. Really try and do it really gently. And then I can start at the back and pull forward. Then once that's there, put the old knife in, slide your hinge up to it, tap it so it's tight. Very, very gently tap it so it's tight. And just drag again. Right, now slide this in here. And just drag that back and do not go past go. Don't come past. Just like that. So then that's going to sit in there. Perfect. Right, so now normally I would chisel this out. And I still will do most of the chiseling out. But to help myself with the depth, most people nowadays use cordless routers. So I will get my cordless router. And all I do is I just sit that there so it's then flush. I don't know how well you can see that. So it's then flush with the top of that cutter. I just rub my finger along there. That's good or rough. That is good or rough. So that's one hinge, and then we make a lot of mess. One incredibly important thing. Learn what way this spins. So for me, I know it goes that way. There's a mark on here somewhere that tells me, but I can see by the cutter, I'm cutting that way. So I don't want to flick that grain out. I don't want to be pushing towards that grain and flicking it out. So I'm going to cut that way, but pull towards myself. But listen, doing so, that will try and bite and push towards you. So don't let it do that. Be prepared if you use a router that's going to try and rip towards you. But I do it so that it doesn't split the oak out. That's the reason and the only reason I do it. And then it leaves a nice, flush, finished trim. So you just see me do that there. You probably see me go back and forth. So I plunge in, I come all the way up, and I'm cutting, you know, I'm turning like that. And I'm pushing that grain in as I rip into it, you see? Whereas if I was travelling this way, as I get to the end, I'd be flicking out, and then that'd just make all this edge rough. You don't want that. So now that I've done that, now I'm free to go back and forth. So if you see me going back and forth in the video, that's what I'm doing.
I'm taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take a new song. And you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
not as tough as
Nearly getting carried away, guys. So now that I've got my hinge in, I just pilot. And I don't know how well this shows up, but can you see I've just piloted minutely to the back, so it pulls my hinge in nice and neat and tight. Oh, yeah. Right, let's do the rest.
not as tough though.
Don't wanna test your luck with me. I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are have-nots, who are not as tough as me. Don't wanna test your luck with me. I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are have-nots, who are not as tough as me. Seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the
What do we reckon then, guys?
this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm
Perfect, mate, perfect. Let's get you guys in here and we're set up again. Right then, boys and girls, let's get you back there. Let's lift this up here. Oh, is that going to be... Oh, that's plenty high enough. Yeah, right. I'm going to get a second hinge so I know that's 150 down. So what am I going to do? I like a 2mm gap, so I'm going to go 152mm down. Then we know my ball is swung. Perfect. And I bet you I've left my pencil. Ha, of course he is. Right, one side of the ball, mosh. And you're gonna, if you stand there, you're gonna end up on YouTube. It's going here, it's behind me, sorry. You alright on YouTube? Now that I've got my top hinge exactly 152mm down, every other hinge is going to fall into place. So this is what I do. Goes there. One more thing we need to do. Oh, it's not looking good. We've got low battery. Right, we want to take the arises off.
Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay.
Voila, let's get this hung. Right, so we've stood the door up, we've got a door in here like that. Yeah, you know, a door in there like that, yeah. So now I'm gonna flick my airbag underneath. I'm gonna gently, because I don't want to bust the bottom out, come over here like this, yeah. Come over here like this, yeah. Give that a little pump, yeah. Know what I mean, yeah. You've seen her, legend. Kratos, yeah? Know what I mean, like, yeah? Right, that's there, like that. Yeah, lovely boy, lovely, lovely. Now I'm going to get that screwed into there. Well, that's a good sign. It's not trying to bow out, it's not trying to bow in. Let's cut these hinges out. If I sit you guys here. Yeah. So now that I've got this top one in, I can now score these. So that's that. Now I'll take it out. Right, there's the hinges cut out. Let's put the door back on. Line that hinge up, give it a pump, pump. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Lovely. That has sandwiched that thing. Moment of truth. Let's find out now what the door needs taking off. Right, now we know what we've got to take off. Let's take it off. Right then guys, we've got the door outside, so you see when I shut it, I put these little pencil marks on it. So now, it's a shame you can't see it from the other side, but now I basically know what I'm taking off of it. Moment of truth, will it fit? Now I just need to get that door stop sent over. Lovely.
Welcome back, YouTube. End of that video. Please comment below what you think of that, and make sure you're smashing that like button and stay subscribed for more. If you don't voice your opinion, I don't get to hear it, and I can't act upon your opinion. So positive or negative, obviously try and spin it and be positive. But if there's more you want to learn about doors, just say you need to learn more about doors. Like, please, if there's anything you didn't understand in the video, comment, and I'll try and do more. I'll try and do a bit better video on it. Obviously, the next part of the video is coming up later this week. And make sure you're subscribed so that you learn how to fit the latches. And like, I'll be honest guys, if you can ace swinging an oak door, like they're the sort of harder ones to finish, harder ones to swing, you're going to smash it in life. Please, if there's anything you want to learn carpentry based, because I can do everything else, but you know, I can't be showing that really. So if there's more carpentry things you guys want to learn about, comment below. And yeah, I'll do everything that I can to explain and demonstrate how to get over the problems, how to do certain jobs. It's basically a carpenter's job, a chippy's job, to solve problems, to draw your eye away from the detail, and make the best of bad situations. You shouldn't ever be in a bad situation, but to make things look amazing, you want to make things look the best you possibly can, because we can all do better. Nobody is perfect. We can all do better. watch my videos and I edit my videos and I think, why did I do that? I could have done that better. And who knows, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years time, hopefully I'll be doing a lot better. But I need you guys to help me, and then equally I'll help you. So yeah, just drop comments below, guys. Let us know your thoughts on that. Share these videos if you find them helpful, and just make sure you're smashing the like button, pretty please. That really helps the channel out. I look through my analytics, and these videos get a lot of attention, and hardly anyone sees them because it revolves around how many people like it to how much it gets shared. So if you've made it this far, thank you, and pretty please smash the like button. The riddles are getting harder, as in for me to find them. So these are less riddles and more jokey plays on words. Plays on words? I don't know what the correct words are, but anyway, these are more jokes now than riddles. The riddles are sort of, I need to find better riddles. And if you know any better riddles, guys, drop a comment below. But here goes. So this week's jokey riddle for this week's video is, who's the most popular guy at the nudist colony? And I promise you these are PG, even though what I said probably wasn't PG, but who do you think the most popular guy at the nudist colony is? It's the guy who can carry a cup of coffee in each hand plus a dozen donuts. If you like that, guys, smash that like button. These are getting cheesy. I'm going to have to do better. And equally, help me out. If you know better, comment below. Guys, thanks for watching. I've been Charlie. If there's anything you want to see in the future, let me know. Drop a comment below. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace. Bye-bye.